Hello YouTube. I am here today to give a breakdown of Housewives of Atlanta parts 1, 2, and 3. We're going to try to get all this down within about 20 minutes because the show done been off now for about a week and we are not studying them no more. But there's still some drama going off camera. So who do I start with first? Okay, number one, let's get the obvious out the way. Let's just get Nene and that darn tired ass lace front out the way now. Now, I'm known for being a diva on a budget, so you can't come for me for with my wigs not having a darn part. But at least my damn wigs be looking believable, honey. When I go out with this, people think this is my hair. When you have afro hair, you don't need a part. And when you have a straight hair and your makeup game is on point good enough, you don't need a part either. But darn, Nene, you tried it. I mean, Nene, for somebody who keep claiming that they the richest bitch, the richest housewife, why is you looking the damn cheapest? Porsha is the newest one and looks the best on the show. Cynthia gets paid among the lowest, yet her hair game is among the best of the show. You making $1 million salary and you can't get no RPG show. You can't get no black onyx hair. You can't get no divatress hair. Who else am I? Princess Hair Shop hair. Need I say more? Need I say more? And we about to get to Kenya more in a minute. But I'm just baffled by that darn two-tone lace front. She had the audacity to put a darn ponytail on it that is not even the same texture and color as the other wig. I mean, it looked like she had a cheap, shiny-ass $10 Outre lace front wig and just decided to put a duvet ponytail on it. You could at least had the darn same brand ponytail as the damn lace front, Nene. With the darn hair pulled back like this, looking like a darn helmet. She looked at everything from Benjamin Franklin. She looked at like Aretha Franklin at one point with that darn lace front. And I'm just going to keep it at that. The Nene just pissed me off that whole night just based on that damn lace front. Oh, child. Ugh. Like I said, you don't see a part of mine, but at least I'm pulling mine off, honey. It doesn't look worse than damn Nene's, honey. And for anybody who think different, if you want to go to rpgshow.com and get me that darn Beyonce for $315 and send it my way, I'll definitely give you my address. Mwah. Next, on to... Oh, we're going to stick on with Nene ass. We just going to get her ass on out the way. And then on top of that, she already sitting there looking like a cheap ass broke down mess. And then going to have the audacity to darn argue with the person who signs your damn check. Talking about, do you want me to pull your pants down and kiss your ass? Oh, Nene getting real booked now. She thinking since she's the head bitch of the housewives that her ass can't get replaced. But little do she know, us fans is the ones who says who comes and goes. And we ain't really studying you, Nene. We don't care if you go at this point. Darn Kenya Moore, like she said, is the new queen of Housewives of Atlanta. Her paycheck may not reflect it, but damn it, we will be watching for Miss Kenya Moore. And Nene, you could go. So, honey, you might need to tone yourself down. Because like Kenya Moore said, Housewives of Atlanta is the only damn thing you got. And you don't got Dancing with the Damn Stars no more. And when you was on that Dancing with the Stars was not paying no damn Trump chick, bitch. So you really need to humble yourself down. Because what have you done? You only been on dang on 2 darn shows, Glee and the New Normal. New Normal didn't even last the darn 3-season darn period to be recognized as a darn good show. Glee fired your ass. And you didn't even get no Emmy nominations from any one of them. Yet you walking around here like you on the damn level of darn Holly Berry with that darn cheapo ass lace front looking like darn Miss Aretha Franklin. Bitch, bye. Sit down and have a fucking seat. Ooh. Is that all for Nene? Yeah. And, oh no, but then no, second thought, we about to go back in too. Because the main reason why she was going back and forth with darn Annie is because of that Queen comment. Now that pissed me the fuck off this whole season. I'm talking about Queen this, Queen that. How the hell you want to call somebody a darn queen and your big old rusty broke down ass sitting there looking like a fucking drag queen, honey? How you want to call somebody a queen and you looking like a drag queen your damn self? And not the darn good drag queen either. You don't look like the drag queen that look like they could be on RuPaul's Drag Race. You look like the old throwback, broke down 1970s drag queen that just did not have no good makeup. Got that darn concealer about 8 to 10 shades brighter than your darn skin tone. Nene in real life is about darn 3-4 shades darker than me. Yet she wearing that darn concealer about 1 shade darker than darn Nicki Minaj. Nene, sit your old broke down self down. Just sit down and have a damn seat. And I think that's all we got to do for darn Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes about got me hot. Had the audacity to call somebody a darn drag queen. And she there with that darn cheap ass Outre $10 shiny lace front wig looking like a darn drag. Ooh. That's all I got for Nene. Nene done about tired me out. She made me want to cut this camera off right now. And then, you know what? Nope. We about to go in some more. Round 3, bitch. And you know what? Karma is a bitch. Let me tell you how Karma came back to bite Nene in his ass. She kept calling Queen this, Queen that all season to darn Brandon. Called Andy a queen. And guess what? You got fired by the darn queen. You got fired by a hot Puerto Rican queen, honey. You got fired by darn Rick and Martin on the Dancing with the Stars. That served your ass right. Of all weeks for your ass to get the darn boot, it would be the darn day they have a darn gay guest co-host. So how you like them apples, Nene? And then you're going to have the audacity to talk down about Cynthia too. You know what? I'm glad Cynthia sort of halfway seen that light and finally about broke up that darn friendship contract. I think the darn friendship contract should have been voided when darn Nene and Nene kept talking shit. Cynthia, you can do a lot better than that. I don't know why darn Cynthia trying to hang around darn Nene. She don't offer nothing. I mean, shit. What has she done? I mean, shoot. In reality, the only thing she has had was a few short-lived gigs, like darn Kenya Moore said. So, Cynthia, I don't even know why you dang on crying for. You don't even really need that bitch. Of all things, she needs you, Kenya, and darn Marlo. And my thing is, before you fire somebody, before you use somebody and try to throw them to the curb, at least retain the damn knowledge of what they tried to give to you. When they was in your circle, your hair game was looking on point. Darn Marlo was getting your fashion together, and darn Kenya Moore was giving you helping you out with your reading. Now your reading is broke down because you no longer with Kenya. Your fashion is broke down because you no longer with Marlo, and your hair is looking like darn cheap, darn $12 Outre lace because you no longer hanging around Cynthia. I guess you done lost all their contacts when you kicked them to the curb. Now, on to the next person. Lord Jesus, we sticking back to Nene. Last I got to talk about Kandi chicks Nene. Now, I'm with Kandi to a certain extent on how is Nene going to come out her mouth and talk. Now, Kandi, you not really in the right too because your mother was acting like she was in the gutter to a certain extent, but for Nene to say that is dead wrong. Once again, everything she just do is wrong. Y'all should have just looked at her from that hair down to the darn shoes. But anyways, I can understand as a fellow housewife, how is you gonna talk about my mother, yet you don't want nobody talking about your darn family. And your family is the one that's advertised on the show. But then that's a two-way street because Mama Joyce was on the darn Housewives all season long, and like she darn want to hold a darn peach. But still, common courtesy is among associates of this franchise. You shouldn't have tried to dig for Candy's mother like that. So I was with Kandi to a certain extent, but as far as us, we could talk shit all day long. We watch this show. Your mama put herself out there, but as far as somebody that's sitting beside you, well, across from you, I don't know where they was. Yeah, beside you, because Kandi was on that side with Nene and Phaedra. Miss Phaedra Frog Parks. She had something to do with that shit. And we're going to get to her too. Mm-mm-mm. These Housewives gave us the longest season ever. And I can't wait till it comes back. I like these darn 20-some episodes. They need to start doing this more often. I wish darn L.A. Hair did this. I want L.A. Hair to give us 20 episodes this season. I think they gave us 11 last season. I need 20. And I got some tea, and I will be doing weekly videos of LA Hair. I swear I'm going to try to do weekly videos of LA Hair. So what was next? Oh yeah, Porsha and Kenya got into their half-bit fight. And then Porsha breaking down afterwards. Oh, I'm sorry, that shit, bitch. Bye. I don't really care for that. I care more when it comes next season and they get in a show enough fight when they both prepare. Let's see who wins that fight. And darn Kenya, that's a damn shame. I understand. I mean, you could not pull that bitch wig. Now, under Kenya, you should have been embarrassed right then and there. That's worse than the darn Phaedra's comment about the darn sperm donor. You from Detroit and got your ass whooped by Dipsy darn Porsche who didn't even know what the darn Underground Railroad was. Talking about when did the motherfucking train come? Did it come at 5:30 or 6 o'clock? Yeah, kid, that should have been your most embarrassing moment of the night. And you getting drugged across that darn floor and darn Porsche just pulling your ass like a darn Mortal Kombat character. You couldn't reach your arm up and snatch that darn wig off. I mean, if you would have grabbed her hair, one of three things would have happened. One of three things would have happened. Either the whole wig would have came off, it would have been snatched to the side where we would have seen the stocking cap or something, or you would have snatched her closure off in the front. If that wig would have stayed on and you snatched the closure off, we would have seen her braid pattern. You should have did something to at least really embarrass her ass. That way she would have had something to be embarrassed about. So Kenya, you lost some cool points for that one. Cause I'd be damn at the bare minimum that bitch wig would have came all the way off. I don't care if she had it glued down, sewed down, whatever have you. A part of that damn wig would have been coming off and it would have been in my darn hands. Lord damn. And then Kenya, once Phaedra got a hold to her ass, she just shut down the rest of the damn night. Talking about, oh Lord, Phaedra gave the read of the damn century. That was a cold, low down shit. But you could not have blamed her. Oh, I got another beep on my Instagram. Talking about, you ain't gonna know that your hook. Now I can't say it to the T, but she said something to the effect of, you ain't gonna know whether your husband your baby dad is a serial killer, an ex murderer, a bigamist, or whatever have you. The only thing you gonna know is your darn baby daddy needed $10 for a medium pizza, so they gave him a cup to a chocolate in it, and there goes your damn baby. Ooh, now that was a low down blow right there. Lord, see now there's certain things you don't come for. You don't dabble with nobody's fertility issues. You don't talk about somebody who has cancer. Those are just things that you don't talk about. So Phaedra, that was a low blow right there. But at the same time, it was concurrently the read of the motherfucking century. Oh my goodness. Shut darn Kenya down right then and there. And Kenya just looking stupid, couldn't say nothing. It could not be me. Because I would have been looking stupid and embarrassed for about 2 seconds. And then I would have turned around and been like, well, that might be very well true. But if it happens, at least I'm in the situation blind. I am not fortunate enough to have a husband. And I'm going in the situation blind, so if my baby daddy is an ex-murderer, at least I don't know about it. What's your excuse for defending somebody who is a known criminal? Because when you got rid of him, he was already convicted of auto theft, and now he is convicted of darn robbing darn retirement people like Bernie Madoff. What's your excuse for knowingly going into a darn known criminal relationship and having 2 children by him? Was it just because of the light skin and the curly hair? That's what I would have said to Phaedra, and I would have shut her down right then and there. Blue. And Phaedra, quiet as a cat, she know damn well she had some darn shit to do with that. Darn Apollo came in and muster up darn 2-3 syllables. His son speaks more darn grammar than he does. And you expect me to believe that darn Apollo single-handedly done orchestrated this scheme where he done hoodwink people out of $2.1 million, and your ass don't know about it, and you a lawyer? Phaedra, bye. You was drawing up them darn phony paperworks, and now you trying to hide your damn hands. Phaedra, I'm not here for it. You just got off on it on a technicality because they ain't want to arrest your ass. They ain't want to send your darn children on to the foster care. I'm not here for that phony shit. I knew it was something phony with your ass when we all seen you take that money in the darn parking lot. I knew it was something. I knew it was something phony with your ass. You know I ain't gonna go there because I heard some other tea about it. I'm not gonna spill the tea that I heard from you in Atlanta. But Phaedra, it ain't nothing right in the buttermilk about you. Let me get off of Phaedra before I really spill something on her ass. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, wait a minute. We got Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce, and we gonna wrap it on that. No, we got the husbands next. Okay, let's stick to Phaedra. While we still on the Phaedra, a husband gonna come out and call himself trying to cheat darn Kenya, talking about he made Kenya and that I'm her only storyline. Bitch, back. What show is we watching? Cause last time I checked, Kenya was dabbling in everything. Kenya is going back and forth with darn Nene. Kenya's going back and forth with your wife. Kenya is going through this darn dog issue. Kenya is going through this fertility issue. Kenya is the only one who has multiple storylines on the damn show. So Apollo, have a motherfucking seat. It is vice versa. Kenya was your only darn storyline. Because they didn't even talk about the darn fraud scam on the darn show. They talked about it afterwards. So Kenya was your whole storyline throughout the whole season, bitch. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just delusional. Just dumb and delusional. Yeah, the only thing you serve up is eye candy and nothing more. Just ooh, Lord. Just dumb. And then what really pisses me off about Phaedra, she has yet to really check her husband to this damn day. I mean, even when he was insulting Kenya talking about ain't your toenails dirty. I mean, out of all the insults you throwing, you want to talk about her toenails dirty. Why is you looking at my damn toenails? That's what I would have said. Because your ass still want me. And that's damn blatant proof right there. I mean, why in the hell is you looking at her darn toenails and stuff? The rest of them bitches throughout that whole night, I highly doubt they was looking at each other darn toenails or booty or whatever like that. And darn Apollo glued on her toenails to the point where he can tell that they dirty and he's across the darn room. And then I don't like the fact that they skipped that scene where he was looking at darn Kenya's ass. You got caught looking at Kenya's ass as she was going up the darn steps when they was in Mexico. Now you done got caught looking at darn Kenya's feet talking about your toenails dirty. I would have been like, bitch, you want to come over here and lick them and clean them up? And then, number 3, you got caught in a lie about that darn Vegas incident where Phaedra should have been put on blast right there on the darn spot. They should have showed, Andy should have showed Apollo looking at darn Kenya's ass, and then Kenya should have chimed in and said, you also got caught talking about we done hooked up in Vegas when we didn't. Because, am I the only one who caught that scene where Kandi and Nene, Kandi and Kenya, oh, it's too many K's on this show. Kandi and Kenya was looking through the messages and he said he just left Vegas. When she was in Vegas, he said, first he texted her and said, hey baby, which was wrong right there. He initiated the text, that's strike 1. Strike 2, he called her baby. And number 3, he perjured himself because he told Kenya that he was in Florida, which makes more sense because Florida is among the highest retirement state in the nation. So it makes sense that he was down there ripping people off. And then if he came back, even if he came back, number 1, why did you go back to Vegas after you talked to darn Kenya, called her baby, and get the same hotel room? I mean, get in the same building as Kenya. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And darn Apollo is at the darn fault. Because you was in Florida, and you talking about you came back. So you rushed all the way back to Las Vegas. And if Kenya came to your room, how would she know what room you was at? Because you was already down in Florida. You did not have the same hotel room. So you would have had to tell her what hotel room you was at. If you was trying to spin the story like that. Apollo, you know damn well you was trying to get with Kenya. And I can't blame Kenya for being half guilty. I mean, if a sexy darn eye candy like Apollo was trying to flirt with me, I'd be darn flirting, reek at the darn knees too. Because, bitch, I don't get that much holler at goddamn fine. So I can relate to Kenya on that point for being weak in the damn knees. But at the end of the day, Kenya stood up and she resisted eye candy temptation because, I'm glad. Because there's nothing worse than being a mistress. But darn, when you got sexy guys like Apollo trying to come after you, he'll make even the most monogamous, humble person like me about weak. I swear I would have been about tempted to darn go down on Apollo too. But this would have brought me back to reality. When I think of him going to home to darn Phaedra beforehand and then coming to me, you slipping and sliding in between that buttermilk cellulite, and then you going to try to come over here and get a tap of this peach honey. Oh, no, ma'am. No. No. Just the thought of going between cellulite Phaedra and then trying to come over here at me. Oh, no, I'm too good for this, honey. But maybe because of Kenya, she got that facial issues with the craters. And she's in her 40s, and people are not really looking at her like that. That is shaped like Apollo. She got people like Greg probably hollering at her. But she ain't got too many darn, because, Walter was pretty much like a light-skinned 10-year younger version of Greg. But she don't got nobody like darn Apollo flirting with her too tough. So I can understand the temptation, but at the end of the day, no. To the left, to the motherfucking left. And to end this out was darn Mama Joyce just drunk as hell. Then Kandi gonna even make situations worse after the show, talking about her mother don't drink. Child, I would have wanted people to think my mother drank, because that must mean she was on a darn pill or something. I would hate to think that somebody is like that on the darn sober just because they on TV, even though they been recording the whole damn season. Darn Mama Joyce was on damn something, honey. She's been drinking. She's been drinking. She's been drinking that. She wasn't drinking liquid courage. I don't know what gets you happy like that, but I want some of that, honey. And I think that's about it. The husbands, all I done got Apollo together. Miss Peter, Miss Peter. Oh yeah, Miss Peter in Bar 1. It has been rumored that the new location of Bar 1 is going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I don't know how they're going to do that. If they manage to get it in Charlotte, North Carolina, shoot, y'all might see me on next season of Housewives of Atlanta. Because I'm just down here in Fayetteville. And I sure take myself up to Charlotte for a cameo. And besides, my future salon where I'm going to get my hair done at is right in Morrisville. And Morrisville is just about 20 minutes outside of darn Charlotte. So I wish darn Peter is going to be open up a Bar 1 in Charlotte. Y'all might see my darn season 7 of Housewives of Atlanta debut. I mean, they got Funky Diva up in there. Then you can bring Diva Wand to the damn scene. I done already got my storyline in place. You can put me right in there as Kenya's next BFF. I'm the darn third gay BFF. I'm the one that's fabulous. I'm the one that serves up face and hair, whether full face or all natural, which is something that Brandon and Lawrence can't do. You know, you got Brandon as the the regular gay. You got Mr. Lawrence as the up top gay. Kenya, you need a darn gay that's in between. You need one that got a little bit of cuckoo crazy like you, except I got a little bit of intellect with me. You need somebody that can do some good makeup because your concealer needs some work, honey. And I need to teach you about some makeup tricks such as the derma blend and stuff to get your face blended in so nobody won't see, your little acne marks and the craters and stuff like that. Your hair game is on point. Whoever doing your hair, they can keep doing the hair. I'm glad that you finally toned down and gone to black. Black looks good on you, honey. Although it would have been good to see a little bit of blonde highlight, but that might have just been me. But anyways, we'll work that out. If Peter's going to darn Charlotte, we'll see how that ties in because you might be darn Cynthia's shoulder to cry on, and y'all might be in Charlotte, and then I just come sashaying in the darn door. We'll talk about it. I'm going to see how I'm going to get my darn cameo appearance on season 7 of Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to be popping in for probably about 5 to 6 episodes if y'all have me. So that is it, y'all. Any tips, comments, suggestions? Y'all know what to do. Leave it in the comments box. If I forgot anything, feel free to put it in the comments box. Share me on all your social media sites. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. Goddamn. Goddamn. Pinterest and Instagram. And I'll see y'all soon with more videos. And don't forget to click the subscribe button to stay tuned for updated videos.